What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Of course, in today's video, we're going to be reviewing this week's Premier League fixtures. First things first, Arsenal really looking good, looking solid. Their defense really solid. Gabriel, I think, is key and instrumental. Of course, the Saliba went off in the first half. They brought in another defender, but still, they really looking solid with their defense. Again, Gabriel really holding that defense. Of course, their goalkeeper as well, really solid in the sticks. They are sitting comfortable with 22 points. Bournemouth in second place with 18 points. So they're leading currently with 4 points. They are definitely title favorites at this point in time. They've on an unbeaten run. I think it's 5 games unbeaten now, or could it be more? But nevertheless, really looking solid. To be honest with you, I'm really not too convinced that Arsenal will win the league. I still think that they don't have that winning mentality. I know it's been 5 years for them competing for the title. I think that there was 2 seasons where they competed with Manchester City and then another season with Liverpool. So in all fairness, we can say 3 seasons they've been actually going or challenging for the title. But in my opinion, I still don't think that they could get it over the line. But we never know. Things might change. They really look solid in their defensive line. Their attacking is really moving along pretty well. I think Eze coming into the team, a great signing, fantastic addition to that Arsenal squad. Great backup for Martin Odegaard. We all know that he is currently injured. So I think that, in my opinion, he does bring a little bit more than what Martin Odegaard can bring to this Arsenal team. I think that he is a very tactical, skillful player, can link up plays in that final third. So Eze, again, fantastic signing for Arsenal. We have to look at Gabriel as well. Very key player, instrumental player in that back line. Really showing some leadership qualities in that Arsenal team as well. And of course, Raya, always a reliable goalkeeper for Arsenal. I think he's also doing fantastic. Julian Timber. I think this is his, we can say, his first season where he's fit. Touch wood, he doesn't get injured, but also really solid in defense on that right back position. So Arsenal, it looks like they've got all their pieces to the puzzle. The bigger question is, will they make it or will they get it over the line this time? I'm not too 100% convinced yet. I think it's still too early to say. There's still a lot of games that will be played for the rest of the season. I mean, we've got Champions League, we've got cup games, and we've got the league. Anything can happen in the league. We've seen what happened to Liverpool. They really fell off, losing 4 consecutive games in the Premier League, losing 5 out of 6. Poor performance from Liverpool. And I think we can discuss Liverpool and their performances. That game that they played yesterday, um, they really looked lost in that midfield. There's something that's not right in that midfield for Liverpool. I think Wirtz is a fantastic player, but he looks too light in that position, in my opinion. Really looks light in that position. Um, I don't think with Gravenberch being out injured can really bring that solidity and that strength in that midfield. So that's what they're missing in that midfield. Um, Wirtz and Ekatike always bumping into each other. Again, Wirtz really soft on the ball. I think Ekatike is a fantastic player. Right now, I think he's a better player than Isak, in my opinion. I think that he should just hold down that position. Or what do you think the issue is at Liverpool? Do you think it's a tactical thing? In my opinion, I think a little bit of both tactical and the players finding that balance in that Liverpool team. Again, that right back and left back option. Kirkes, although he scored the goal yesterday, but really had a howler of a game. I don't think he played too well. I think his defensive abilities are not really that good. We know that Kirkes is an overlapping player. He really likes to overlap on the wings, including Frimpong. So defense was never really his strength. And him playing this inverted role in this Liverpool team, both Kirkes and Frimpong, it's really limiting the player, in my opinion. It's either you're going to invert one, whether it be Kirkes or Frimpong, but both cannot be inverting, because at one point I think Liverpool were playing like a 3-1-6 with both wings or wingbacks playing further up um, in the team. So that balance is really not too well. We really see that they're struggling in that midfield position. So, like I said in my previous video, as much as winning can become a habit, losing can also become a habit. Is the title race over for Liverpool at this point? I don't think so. It's still too early, but they definitely out of the fight for the title at the moment. I think their ambition right now should be top four or qualifying for top four, because they're out of the top four. That doesn't mean that they cannot go and compete for the title or fight for the title. That's not what I'm saying. But I think it's a top four race for them right now at this point in time. So a lot of questions still need to be answered in that Liverpool team. That midfield, Arne Slot really needs to figure it out soon, because they're really on a downhill spiral. We've seen with Van Dijk as well. His form has taken a dip. He hasn't been playing too well in this Liverpool team. Captain of a team should be leading by example. But things are just going downhill for Liverpool at this point. It's like a snowball effect. Everything is just falling out of place. Last week, although they won 5-1 against Frankfurt, some say it was a lucky win for them, because look, they lost again this weekend. I think Slot played basically the same team. But yeah, some big questions still to be answered or asked of this Liverpool team. And Slot really needs to figure it out sooner than later. Then again, Manchester United on the other hand, beating Brighton 4-2. Fantastic performance, brilliant performance from Manchester United. Looks like things are starting to fall into place, but I think it's still too soon. We never know with Manchester United. They can go on a run of some games that they win, but then things can really fall apart in the next game. But I really hope that they continue with this form that they're on. Confidence, morale is definitely high in this team, seeing that they've win consecutive games now. So things are really falling into place for Manchester United. Ruben Amorim is finding his feet. Um, I mean, it's a bit late to say that Ruben Amorim is finding his feet. He's been there more than a year now, or about a year, we can say, or just under a year, if I'm mistaken. But nevertheless, fantastic performance for Manchester United. Chelsea, on the other hand, losing again to Sunderland. Sunderland said, I think they said now third on the table. They really look solid. But again, for these mid-team, bottom half teams, we really can't expect too much of them. Yes, they really look ambitious. Sunderland as a team, sitting in that top four challenge. But again, there's still a lot of games to go. We can't count any of the teams out at this point in time. So yeah, fantastic performance from Sunderland beating Chelsea. Then again, um, like a sore thumb, Manchester City losing to Aston Villa away. Poor performance in my opinion. I really think that Manchester United or Manchester City really need to figure it out in that midfield. In my opinion, I think that he should have started Gonzalez. I don't think he should have started Reinders. Again, Reinders also looks very light in that position. I think Nico Gonzalez just brings that stability in that midfield. So yeah, a lot of questions need to be answered also about this Manchester City team. I still don't feel 100% sure that they are fully back to what we know they are capable of doing. But it's still a long road for all these teams. So yeah, those are just my thoughts on the games. Let me know in the comment section, what games did you watch? I know I've been saying for a while now that I want to do a live stream. I'm just trying to figure out a couple of things that I want to do a live stream. I am definitely working with another creator Hopefully we can do some collaboration soon. If you do watch this video, let me know if you're open to working. But yeah, some more content will be dropping later in the week. Of course, we've got some cup games this week. If we can just maybe talk about it a little bit. Crystal Palace face Liverpool away. Liverpool at home, of course, to Crystal Palace in the cup competition. Another team with set piece play, long balls. We've seen Liverpool didn't cope with Brentford with their set piece, long balls, and so on. So another team that poses that kind of threat. So it's going to be interesting to see how Liverpool figure it out or turn it around come this week with the cup games. If they lose a competition they're out of, it's looking like the league it's slowly slipping away from them if they don't get their things together and find something to get some wins and some points on the board. It's really going to be a tough run for Liverpool. Do you think that they should go into the transfer window, or should we just give them time um, and see how Slot will figure it out? Another international break will be coming up, I think, in about two weeks' time. Then there's another international break. Um, so hopefully Liverpool can reset by then and then come back stronger. But again, I don't really like this international breaks. It really breaks the rhythm of the team. So yeah, let's see what happens. But let me know what you think of the games that happened over this weekend. What are some of the standout fixtures? What were your expectations of some of the games this week? Let me know in the comment section. And then, of course, we're still on our road to 200 subscribers. We are almost there. I think we're just 8 subscribers off. So please, if you didn't subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything. It really helps, build the channel and grow the channel and so forth. So I really appreciate your like, any comments, and your subscribe or your subscription or your subscribe, if I can put it that way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll check you guys later in the week for a cup game preview. Hopefully this time, for sure, we will do a live reaction of the game. So thank you so much. I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace out.